Good morning. My name is Marcus Solar. I'm one of the annuity directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. Wanted to thank you all for joining us this morning. I do have Jake Quigliaroli on the line with us this morning. He's going to join us on the webinar. He is our strategic partner through Nassau Re. Nassau is a great partner of Insurance Agency Marketing. They do bring a great portfolio of solutions to the table for your clients. They do bring the number one income and accumulation plays to the marketplace today with the personal income annuity, personal protection choice, and the growth annuity. He will be covering all of the different products within their portfolio today on the webinar. So we are going to be recording it. So if you do get pulled away this morning with a client coming in the office, we are going to be recording the webinar. Just let me know. I'll be more than happy to get you a copy of the webinar after the event this morning. Also, if you have questions as we go through the webinar this morning, please feel free to type that in the box on the right side. We will try to answer those as we go through this morning because we are going to be covering quite a bit of information over the next 45 to 55 minutes. Again, my name is Marcus Solar. I'm an annuity director here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. We've been in business helping independent advisors and financial insurance agents for over 30 years. And I'm going to cover a couple of different value adds that we help our advisors with as we get started this morning. We do have the new producer builder program. It is a way for us to say thank you and welcome aboard to Insurance Agency Marketing Services. It is built on fixed index annuity premium and single premium life production coming through the door. If you do $100,000 in business in the first 6 months you're with us, you do qualify for the first level. You can choose either a 1,500 piece postcard mailer to help keep your pipeline full of people to see, or $750 in cash back, all the way to $1 million in either fixed index annuity business or single premium life business. And we will help you with preset annuity appointments or videos, consumer facing brochures, custom articles, and much more. So you pick the item. Once you pick an item off of this platform, the program does shut off. But again, it is a way for us to say thank you and welcome aboard. We look forward to a very strong partnership moving forward. We do have the IAMS business builders as well. We do understand here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services that it is very expensive to run your business, and we would like to share in the cost for you going forward with retrospect to those increasing costs. We do that through the referral producer program. As you refer someone to Insurance Agency Marketing, we do pay you a one-time bonus for that. Once your referral does the first piece of business, you get paid. And as your referral continues to do business through us, depending if it's life, target premium, index annuity, single premium life, or MIGA business, you will continue to get paid on that business going forward. You also get marketing reimbursement dollars for every 100,000 in index annuity premium. You get $100 into that marketing reimbursement account. For every 100,000 in single premium life, you get $200, and so on and so forth for target life premium as well. We do have some of the best back office support available in the marketplace today. We help you work smarter, not harder, through life and annuity quotes, some of the best case design through our annuity marketers and their case assistants here in the office here, submission and commission support, coaching, paperless contracting, and business building tools and resources. We like to take that off of your table so you can do what you do best, which is remaining in front of your clients and prospect and continuing to write business. We do here offer a Firelight. which is a way for you to do electronic applications, which eliminates a lot of the errors and mistakes as you continue to go forward. It is a way for you to, if you're doing virtual appointments, do a 100% electronic application process. The Firelight system is available to you out on the IAMS Inc. Website. All of the carriers on the left side are available currently, and we do have the ones on the right coming soon. We expect those to join or be available by the end of the first quarter. Again, this is a streamlined process, which ultimately eliminates a lot of the errors and mistakes. You don't have to go back to your clients to ask for additional information or paperwork. You get paid faster, and your clients get their policies much quicker. We do offer one of the best creative marketing departments in the industry. They do offer creative help where you are in your business, no matter if you're just getting started in the business or if you've been in a business for many years. If you're just getting started, they can help you out with business, letterhead, logo, business design, website. If you've been in the business for many years and you want social media consulting, email marketing, newsletters, or if you want to do advertising on CNBC or NBC with green screen, we can certainly help you there too. If you have questions on this, you can certainly reach anyone in our marketing solutions area. You can either reach out to Curtis Hawks or Jacob Tedlock at 1-800-255-5055. When we aren't here in the office during the work week, and keep in mind, we do have the 3-ring guarantee during the work week. We do not have voicemail here at Insurance Agency Marketing Services. So when you do call into the office, we do guarantee to answer your call live within 3 rings. When we aren't here during the work week, we do have the IAMS or Insurance Agency Marketing website available to you at your fingertips. You can go out there and get quotes for either annuity or life insurance cases. There is a grid out there showing you rates, caps, industry links, forms online. We also have the sales resource library out there, which offers you presentation tools as well. All at your fingertips, available out on our website for off business hours when we are not here in the office. Another way that we extend a hand or support to our advisors during day-to-day activities and outside the office hours. Another way we support our advisors is through Retirement Analyzer. This is our retirement income planning software tool that we provide to our advisors that are currently doing business through Insurance Agency Marketing. It is a way for you to help your clients plan for their financial future. It helps you help your clients answer some of the questions down there at the bottom of the screen. It also helps you help your clients answer, what if the plan in which they believe to be true turned out not to be true when it comes to their retirement income planning? When would they like to know, today or the first day of retirement? So this software helps you forecast that depending on many changes in their life. It also gives you a tool to go back with them on an annual basis and do that annual review, because nobody's life is stagnant. So you can go back and make those changes, make those adjustments, and let them know in real time where they're at today, so they can most accurately set and plan for their future. If you have questions on this, you can certainly reach out to any of the annuity marketing directors here at Insurance Agency Marketing. We also do have IAMS Wealth Management. This is a way that helps you not to leave any money on the table. It also helps you deepen the relationships with your current clientele and strengthen those client relationships. If you have questions around, or if you have some interest in achieving your Series 65 license, you can certainly reach out to Charles Herring Jr. or Mike Hansen within the IAMS Wealth Management Division of Insurance Agency Marketing. You can reach them at 1-800-255-5055 for more information on the Series 65 license. At this point in time, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Jake. Again, Jake is with Nassau Re. Nassau is a strategic partner of insurance agency marketing. They bring quality tools and products and solutions to the table with not only the products of the growth annuity, the personal protection choice, and others, but also the elite program for advisors to take advantage of to generate more revenue for themselves and their family as well. So, Jake, again, I appreciate your time this morning, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the screen over to you at this point.
Awesome, Marcus. Well, thanks for the intro. And again, I say this for not to be repetitive, but it's so awesome to see everything that insurance agency marketing offers, regardless of what you're looking for. Help with your business, help with marketing, a lot of different directions that you can go, a lot of great resources and tools to be able to take your practice to the next level. And it's one of the reasons why I think there's a real good partnership between insurance agency marketing and Nassau. And you're going to see some great value add because of working with Nassau through insurance agency marketing. You're going to see some great value add that Nassau can also put back into your business. First and foremost, so what we're really going to do is focus on the product solution side of things. And one of the things is, as we run through this presentation and highlight the couple top selling products inside our portfolio, is you're going to see we have a broad range of product solutions. Really, depending on what your client's looking for, we can structure a plan. We can structure a sort of a puzzle, a retirement puzzle, if you will, to put them in the best position to maximize every dollar that they put into it. Now, before we get there, I want to quickly high-level talk about Nassau. Again, it's a name newer to probably many of you, newer to the industry, but a company that comes in with a very rich tradition. You can see we've been around. Next year will be our 170th year in business. So in business since 1851. Almost 500,000 policies in force. And on top of that, today, actually, with the recent acquisition of Forrester's Life of New York, over $24.5 billion in assets under management. So a very large company, doing this for a long number of years. And one of the great things that we get a ton of feedback from advisors and feedback that they're giving us when they're talking with clients is that we insured Abraham Lincoln. And it really puts sort of into perspective how long Nassau has been out here, doing insurance and helping insure the lifestyle your clients want throughout their retirement days. Now let's transition and talk a little bit about what we're going to talk about over the next 25 minutes or so. Again, first and foremost, we talked about a product for every solution. We talked about the highest guaranteed lifetime income with our personal income annuity, flagship product inside our portfolio. We're going to transition and talk about a product that we've seen sales more than triple over the last couple months as there's been a strong focus on health and well-being. And that's sort of with our combo Swiss Army knife product, multi-purpose annuity, the personal protection choice. I don't have it listed here, but we're also going to talk about the Nassau growth annuity, the accumulation-based product that has a lot of great differentiators when you're really looking at providing equity-like returns inside of the FIA. Now, as we continue to move through those products, I'm going to highlight some sales strategies after each one of the products, give one or two strategies in how advisors are successfully positioning these products today. We're going to look at really sort of a laddering type strategy based on where the economy is today, where the market is today, and the challenges that we believe most consumers, at the end of the day, when I look at it, this is a tough time to retire. There are a lot of challenges and concerns that a client might face throughout their retirement days. We're going to highlight some of those, and we're going to show you sort of a strategy to maybe maximize those assets. And we're going to wrap it up by talking about Nassau Elite Program. Again, a great value add in terms of writing your business with Nassau through insurance agency marketing. Now, one of the things when we high level is we transition to the products. It's been a great year. Let me take that back. It has been a very challenging year in 2020, right? We know the headwinds that we've faced on an ongoing and inconsistent basis. There have been a lot of challenges in terms of continuing to fill your pipeline and getting in front of prospects. But as we've worked through that, it's been a great year on the Nassau side of things with many of the enhancements and changes that we've made. We've continued to focus on our e-app, e-delivery, making enhancements to that portfolio. We increased the availability on our personal protection choice nursing home in-home care enhancement. We added an additional 17 states throughout 2020. In September of this year, we had rate increases on our FIA portfolio, and we've maintained those increases throughout the year. We launched a low-income rider on our Nassau growth annuity and our accumulation-based product So again, a lot of great things that you can put back into your practice as you sit down and fact find with a client, get a better understanding of where they're going. We now have the opportunity to provide solutions to really maximize, again, those assets and get them the most bang for their buck. You heard me mention this up front. One of the things that I love about the Nassau portfolio is we do offer products with a very broad range of solutions. So depending on what your client is looking for, depending on what their target is for the bucket of assets that you're working with, we've got products that are designed to excel in a lot of different areas. They're not necessarily competing in sort of the same circle. And what I mean by that is we've got a couple products for your more bearish clients. We already talked about the Nassau Personal Income Annuity, flagship product in terms of providing the highest amount of guaranteed annual lifetime income. We have our Personal Protection Choice, again, sort of our catch-all, Swiss Army knife of products that does a lot of things great. And then we have for your more bullish clients, the Nassau Growth Annuity, a product really designed to maximize that upside opportunity. But let's first and foremost talk, before we get into some of the sales strategies, let's highlight the Personal Income Annuity. This is, like the name of this product states, as we've talked about here the first couple minutes of the presentation, a product that was designed to provide the highest amount of guaranteed annual lifetime income for your client. Once you've uncovered the fact that the bucket of assets that you've identified or you're working with, the goal of that asset is to provide the highest amount of guaranteed annual lifetime income. Or put another way, we're trying to fill an income gap that client has in retirement. So what we want to do is peel out the least amount of their assets to get them to the income number that they need. The only question you need to ask at that point is when. When are we looking to transition from the accumulation to the distribution phase? If it's within the first 3 years after issue, you're going to elect our Income Today rider. With the Income Today rider, what we do is we immediately give your client a 30% bonus to their income account or benefit base. So think about that. They come in with a $100,000 premium. If they were to activate that guaranteed annual lifetime income rider within the first 12 months, on a $100,000 premium, Nassau's calculating that guaranteed annual lifetime income off of $130,000. Now, if they defer 1 year, so they're not activating income until at least the 13th month, anywhere between the 13th and 24th month, we're going to add another 7.5% bonus on top of that 30% bonus. And at the end of the second anniversary or 24th month, if that client activates income anywhere between month 25 and 36, Nassau adds another 7.5% bonus, giving them a full 45% bonus to their benefit base. Think about the peace of mind. Think about the safety. Think about the guarantees that can provide that client who's concerned about market volatility, who's concerned about all the ups and downs that we've seen, the impact the pandemic might have. We can guarantee their income account is going to grow it up to 45% within the first couple of years after issue. If that client's time horizon was a little bit longer, so maybe they're thinking year 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years down the road, what we're going to do is elect our Income Tomorrow rider. And instead of getting a big upfront bonus, here what you're going to do is get a 14% guaranteed roll-up to the benefit base for up to 10 years or until the client elects to turn on income, whichever comes first. So again, $100,000 premium. At the end of the first contract anniversary, that income account is now $114,000. And then $128,000 after the second contract anniversary. And again, we'll continue to grow that at 14% simple per year for up to 10 years or until they activate that lifetime income rider. We talked about it with the Income Today rider. Same with the Income Tomorrow. Peace of mind for your client. Predictability, safety, guarantees. That's what we're trying to accomplish, and that's what we believe we've done here with the industry-leading Income Today, Income Tomorrow rider. A lot of great flexibility. We've already talked about it. Income available as soon as 30 days after issue, and that can be through the penalty-free withdrawal of up to 10% or by activating that lifetime income rider, as well as the ability to do joint payouts on qualified dollars. Now, let me show you a quick sales concept. And if you see me present, this is something that you've seen in the past, but really highlights the flexibility of the personal income annuity, the customization that you have with this product. It's a way to really squeeze out every single penny that you can to provide the highest amount of guaranteed lifetime income. So it's taking advantage of the way that the personal income annuity was designed. 68-year-old client, $100,000 premium. If they were to activate income immediately, so this client needs income as soon as 30 days after issue, you can see that $100,000 premium would generate $5,694 in terms of guaranteed annual lifetime income. One of, if not the top guaranteed lifetime payouts at that age. But what if, or I guess let's take a step back. What's the trade-off for activating that income immediately? The client's leaving those second two 7.5% bonuses on the table, because once you activate that rider, that income amount is locked in. So what we're gonna do, instead of turning on income immediately, is we're gonna use the ability to take a penalty-free withdrawal of up to 10% within the first year, and we're gonna withdraw out 5.9% or $5,925. And we're gonna do that for the first 3 years. Now, because we haven't activated that rider, what your client's going to get is that 30% bonus up front, and then the 7.5% bonus on the first 2 anniversaries. Obviously, it's going to reduce down for the withdrawal coming out, but you see beginning year 3. Now, we activate that guaranteed annual lifetime income rider, and we lock in $5,933, roughly 4.5 times more than that initial $5,694 that they would have received if they turned on income immediately. So again, it might not be a huge difference, but what we're able to do on a guaranteed basis is squeeze a little bit more income out for your client to help them maintain the lifestyle they want throughout their retirement days. That's what you have with this product, with the flexibility, with the industry-leading benefit-based roll-up that you have with personal income annuity. Now let's transition and take a look at the personal protection choice. This is, as I mentioned, sort of the Swiss Army combo benefit knife product that we've got that does a lot of different things really well. The benefit with this product is, again, back earlier this year, in May of this year, we increased the state availability of the care benefit. So our nursing home, in-home care enhancement, in additional 17 states. Then in November, we added Minnesota to the list. So we've added 18 states. Every single place that this product is approved, except for the state of California, you now have the opportunity to attach our consumer-friendly care benefit, which is going to increase your client's income if they go into a nursing home or if they need in-home care. You still have that income today, income tomorrow rider, and then a great lump sum death benefit. Again, all inside of one product with one premium and no underwriting that you're typically used to with products that provide these types of benefits. So you see upper right-hand corner, you have the same industry-leading income today, income tomorrow rider that you had with personal income annuity. The difference is if you compared income with the personal protection choice, we'd really be about 3, 4, 5% less in guaranteed annual lifetime income with this product. So you're trading off a little bit of income to now have the opportunity to attach our care protection benefit, our guaranteed enhanced benefit for nursing home or in-home care. How does this rider work? If your client were to go into a nursing home, Nassau is going to increase the guaranteed annual lifetime income that your client is receiving by up to 250%. We're going to pay that benefit directly to your client. We're going to pay it directly to them for up to 5 years as long as they continue to qualify, even if the account value has been depleted to 0. Maybe your client doesn't go into a nursing home, but they're not able to fill 2 of 6 ADLs, and they need in-home care. That can be from a family member, a qualified care practitioner, whoever it may be. But in that situation, Nassau is going to increase the guaranteed lifetime income your client's receiving by up to 175%. And again, we're going to pay that benefit directly to your client for up to 5 years as long as they continue to qualify, even if the account value depletes to 0. And I stress that last statement because as far as I'm aware of, Nassau is only one of 2 companies that pay this enhancement even once the account value has been depleted to 0. Again, peace of mind, predictability at time of need for your client. And why is that factor important? Think about when the average critical care nursing care stay starts. It doesn't generally happen when a client's in their mid to late 60s, early 70s. It's generally happening late 70s, at some point in their 80s, maybe even early 90s. And if that client's been accessing income from this account for 10, 15, maybe even 20 years, chances are they've depleted the value of that account pretty substantially. And then if we go ahead and enhance that by up to 250%, we're going to run through the remaining asset pretty quickly. So again, what we're trying to do with the design of this product is give that safety, give those guarantees, and give that predictability. The other great differentiator is sort of that last bullet point that's highlighted in yellow, and it's that this rider is transferable. And what I mean by that is you have the ability to start and stop this rider. Let's say you have a spousal situation. Spouse one goes into a nursing home, receives that 250% enhancement for 2 years, and then unfortunately passes away. Spouse two keeps the contract in force, so we revert back to that guaranteed lifetime income stream. But then 10 years down the road, let's say spouse two goes into a nursing home. Well, there's still 3 years left of that enhancement that they would be able to access. So again, you've heard me mention this word over and over again, but it's predictability and it's guarantees. That's what you have with the personal protection choice. Now, we've addressed the income time horizon of today or tomorrow. We've had the ability to attach our nursing home long-term care type enhancement with our care benefit. Last but not least, you have our family protection rider. What this rider does is acts as an enhanced lump sum death benefit. We're going to grow your client's premium at 10% simple through age 70, 5% simple 71 to 85 for a maximum of 10 years, or until the client turns age 85, whichever comes first. But the great feature that you have with this rider is that Nassau is going to pay this enhanced death benefit in a full lump sum death benefit to the beneficiary. So at the end of the day, Nassau is not going to dictate the terms of how the beneficiary has to receive this asset. They could elect to receive it over 5 years, but if they wanted a lump sum, they can get 100% of that enhanced death benefit value payable in a full lump sum at time of death. And this is why I consistently hear this contract as I explain it to advisors, called the most consumer-friendly combo benefit product out there. I had no idea this product could do all that it does. It's a way for you to really separate yourself from the competition. Again, I'm not saying that there's not other riders or products that have features like this that work like this. But when you put all the differentiators together inside of one package, it's what really separates the personal protection choice. Now, let me show you another sales strategy in terms of how, a lot along the lines of what we did with that Capture the 45 with personal income annuity. But I think this is a great way to show you the value of the flexibility and the industry-leading roll-ups that you got with the Nassau portfolio. We already talked about a 68-year-old client, $100,000 premium. Inside personal income annuity, they can generate just under $5,700 in guaranteed annual lifetime income. That same $100,000 in personal protection choice is going to generate about $375 less in guaranteed lifetime income for that client. So now the question, if you uncover that long-term care type concerns, lump sum death benefit, legacy protection is a concern with this asset. The question now becomes, is that $377, are the added benefits worth giving up that additional income? Over $13,000 in nursing home enhancement, over $9,300 in in-home care enhancement. And there's a chance that at that point that client says no, which is going to lead you to the personal income annuity over personal protection choice. But we're going to leverage that sales strategy that we already showed you, and I'm going to show you how we can decrease that gap and make it to less than $6 a month. Now we're talking about a whole different conversation about these added benefits, giving you the value that client needs. And we're going to do it by, again, using that penalty-free withdrawal instead of activating income immediately. And we're going to withdraw 5.6% or $5,600. We're going to do that for the first 3 years, allowing the client to maximize that 45% bonus. Beginning year 3, we activate that rider, and we lock in now at $5,618 guaranteed for life, or only $6 a month less from an income perspective. But not only that, take a look. We've also maximized the other riders inside of the product. We've increased our nursing home enhancement over $14,000, our in-home care 2 of 6 ADL to over $9,800. And by attaching that family protection rider, despite the fact that we've taken out $15,000, $16,000 from the initial premium, we still have a lump sum death benefit at that point in time of roughly $108,000. We've done this all with one product and no underwriting that you're typically used to with products that provide these types of benefits. Guarantees, predictability, peace of mind. We're accomplishing everything that we're trying to do with the Nassau Personal Income Annuity and the Nassau Personal Protection Choice contract. Now let's transition, and we've got a couple other great sales strategies that really we're leveraging as we look at the market today and where things are going. And to help sort of emphasize that point, first and foremost, I want to talk about the newest product inside our portfolio, and that's the Nassau Growth Annuity. This is, again, a product that was designed for accumulation or maybe for your more bullish clients. Much like we've done with the customization of the guaranteed side of the portfolio, we wanted to design our accumulation product with a flexibility in mind, the ability to customize a solution based on the needs of your particular client that you're working with. And we feel we've done that first and foremost with both a short-term and a long-term accumulation approach. You can see we offer this product in both a 7 and 10-year duration. The 7-year product offers a 10% penalty-free withdrawal as soon as 30 days after issue, and the 10-year product offers a 5% penalty-free withdrawal, again available as soon as 30 days after issue. In addition to that, though, on the 10-year product, we offer a long-term income strategy. And there's 2 different income riders, a low-cost income rider for only 25 basis points, or a higher cost that has some built-in guarantees for 95 basis points. But know that these are optional riders, so you don't have to attach one of these income strategies. We can just focus on pure accumulation. Each one of these products, both the 7 and 10-year duration, at time of death or end of contract, at the end of the 7 or 10-year duration, there is a return of fee or return of premium feature built in. When we talk about a couple of the crediting strategies, you're going to see that there are buy-up opportunities, increased participation, enhanced participation rates for an annual fee. At the end of the day, if the indexing strategies don't perform the way we expect them to, the client knows with this return of fee that they're never going to go backwards for trying to maximize accumulation. But the real sizzle with this product is that it was built and designed to provide equity-like returns inside of an FIA chassis. Now, you can currently see with this product, we're in 44, 45 states. We anticipated getting states like New Jersey and California early off in 2021. We were hoping that we would have had them here already 2020, but with the pandemic and the challenges from a communication standpoint, things didn't move as quickly as we anticipated. But we do plan on seeing these products coming in the very near future. When we look at the design of this, you saw high level, again, the flexibility or the customization that you have with the growth annuity. When we design the product, though, we're looking at the industry, and you see that 60 to 70% of premium allocated inside of FIAs is allocated to S&P strategies. That's despite the fact that we've seen introductions of hundreds of new managed volatility control indexes. It's despite the fact that with the volatility out there today, it's very challenging to get competitive interest rates on an S&P-based strategy. So it got us thinking, what if we could design an index that was based off of the S&P 500, but had a goal, an overall goal of outperforming the S&P 500. And if we could offer 3 to 3.5 times the par rate, there'd be a lot of great advantages in terms of an index along those lines. And that's where the Smart Passage Index was built from. Again, it was built with an overall goal to outperform the S&P 500. In order to do that, what we're doing is we're focusing on a low volatility phenomenon, which states that over time, low volatile stocks tend to outperform better than high volatility stocks after they've adjusted for risk. So inside the Smart Passage Index, what we're doing is we're capturing the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500. So that's where the S&P focus is. We've got the 200 least volatile stocks inside of the S&P 500, and we're leveraging that low volatility phenomenon with a goal of outperforming the S&P 500. And take a look at how this index has performed. It has actually outperformed the S&P by just under 4% per year since 2000. You can see 2019 where we were able to provide equity-like returns inside the FIA. 2018, we matched it, yes, a down year, but again, matched the S&P 500. And the great thing is, again, we're inside of a capital-protected vehicle with the growth annuity being an FIA, so we would get a 0 credit for that down year. But take a look at 2017. Those low volatile stocks had a significant year, which again allow us to continue to design this with the goal of outperforming that S&P 500. From there, what we do is focus on the crediting strategies and upside opportunity. We talked about one of the biggest differentiators that you have with this index is that 16.5% volatility target. But we're also able to offer 3 to 3.5 times the par rate that you get with your standard S&P strategy. Take a look high level. Our base 10-year Sunrise Smart Passage strategy offers a 95% par rate. That's no cap, no spread, no fee. On the 7-year product duration, you're looking at a 70% base par rate. Again, no cap, no spread, no fee. If the client were looking to maximize that upside opportunity for a 1% annual fee anytime they had funds allocated into the enhanced par rate strategy, you can see we're going to bump those par rates up to 130% or 110%, whether we're talking about the 10 or 7-year strategy. So it's 3 to 3.5 times the par rate you can get on your typical S&P based strategy. And look at the overall returns that you get with the Smart Passage Index. Once we've applied all the different crediting strategies, you can see on that 7-year enhanced Smart Passage par rate. Most recent 10 years, we returned over 8% per year. In its best 10-year period, it did almost just short of 11% on average per year. On the 10-year strategy, most recent, we performed it at a little over 9.25% per year. And in its best 10-year, over 12.5%. That's inside of an FIA, knowing that if we do have volatility, if we have a down year, or we have a sort of float in, we'll call it a meh year, if you will, you still have that protection that the FIA provides with these equity-like return capabilities based on the design of the Smart Passage Index. Now, quickly, I want to take 2 slides on the Amplified Income Rider, and then we'll get into some sales strategies and ideas with the Smart Passage Index. But as we talked about 2 different income riders on our 10-year product, the Amplified Income Rider is a low-cost rider. For 25 basis points, we're going to attach an income account or benefit base, and we're going to grow it at 150% of index credits. So again, think about that on the 10-year product. That Smart Passage Index had a base par rate, no cap, no spread, no fee, of 95%. You then attach this amplified income for only 25 basis points or 0.25% per year. We're going to create a benefit base that grows at 150% of those index credits. And you can see after 10 years, you've got a benefit base of over $291,000. Or after 15 years, a benefit base of over almost $562,000, which translates to over $17,600 or $36,800 in lifetime income for the annual lifetime income for the client. Great value add, great long-term income, maybe even a great complementary sale alongside the personal income annuity or personal protection choice. So let's look at a couple sales strategies that we have with this product and ways that you can design it. And this is one that I'm sort of calling ladder style, the best of both worlds. If you look at the market as a whole, you can see sort of where returns spread on an annual basis. A lion's share of returns generally range between -10 and 10% per year. But think about what we're coming off of. We're coming off of a decade where we've seen over 14% per year. A lot of consumers, a lot of clients that were out there approaching retirement or in retirement really had no care or concern because if they were withdrawing, they were still generally probably outpacing that withdrawal rate and they were seeing their account grow. But think about the decade prior to. We were returned 1.2% per year in the markets. And there's a lot of industry experts out there today that say for the next decade, they believe that we'll be at less than 1.5% per year. So as I mentioned up front, if you're retired or you're nearing retirement, this could be a very challenging time to ensure your assets are able to be there throughout your retirement days. And one of the big reasons why is we know volatility has been immense in 2020, and I don't see that going away anytime soon. There's an idea of low returns. Think about the markets as a whole, right? Market valuations are at an all-time high, and we've got a pandemic where a lot of people are out of work, a lot of businesses are closing down. There's the opportunity for a lot of potential bubbles to really impact the overall returns that clients are used to seeing or what they've seen over the last 10 years. And as a wise person once told me, you got to start looking at it and saying, if I'm in retirement, if I'm getting to start withdrawal 5% per year, is the upside return, is it worth the risk? Is it worth the potential sequence of returns of starting to withdraw amongst volatility? We're going to have a down asset. And as that person told me, we don't always have to be right. We don't have to always predict exactly what the market's going to do. In fact, we're probably going to be wrong more often than right. But what we do know is that we can provide peace of mind. We can provide stability, predictability, and safety during a client's retirement days. Now, it might not be right for 100% of their assets, but you can see we've got the tools and resources to really start positioning and putting that client in a great spot. So when we look at the laddering style strategy, think about withdrawal rates. You have a client that's got a bucket of assets that needs to supplement Social Security or something throughout their retirement days. The old adage was you could withdraw 4% and you'd be able to have enough money basically to live comfortably for life. Now they're saying if you withdraw 4%, there's the 70% chance of not outliving your monies during retirement. If you would drop that withdrawal rate, you're down to 2.8%. There's now a 92 to 94% return that you won't run out of money. But I'll tell you what, if I've spent my entire working years accumulating assets to help me live the lifestyle I want in retirement, a 2.8% withdrawal rate seems a little frustrating at the end of the day. So we're going to focus on this ladder style, the best of both worlds, to really maximize that opportunity. Because at the end of the day, when you sit down with a client or prospect, you really have two options. They can continue as is, and again, the question to them is the return worth the risk, knowing what we know about market valuations, knowing what we don't know about what the pandemic is going to mean to our economy. Or we can start to diversify. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. Let's peel off a portion of your assets and get the guarantees. So here's what we've done. We've taken a $250,000 premium or a retirement account that a client has 68 years old, and we're going to drop $175K into the personal income annuity, which is going to generate $12,000 in guaranteed annual lifetime income for that client. So now we've got some income protection to help them maintain the lifestyle they want throughout their retirement days. Then we take an additional $75K and we drop it into the growth annuity. And in this example, I do attach that amplified income rider. Again, only 25 basis points. But you can see after 10 years, that $75,000 has now grown to over $163,000, almost $164,000, with a benefit base of over $218,000, which would provide an additional supplemental income of almost $14,000 in annual income on top of the $12,000 that we already have. And again, know that inside of this product, you also have flexibility. We can turn on income at any point. We've got penalty-free withdrawal of up to 5% is available as soon as 30 days after issue. So a lot of different ways that we can structure and set this sort of laddering style, this split concept, to really, again, maximize the best of both worlds. This is the opportunity that we have, and with the environment that we're in, I think 2021 is going to be a banner year for FIAs. Unfortunately, it might be at the impact of where the economy is right now, with market valuations at an all-time high. Actually, just over the weekend, I heard somebody talking, and many of us probably know this, but there's only been two other times in history that PE values have been higher than they are today. PE ratios higher than they are today. That was right before the Great Depression and the 6 months in 2007 that led to the market correction tech bubble. Those are the only two times where PE ratios have been higher than they are today. So again, we don't have to be right in predicting a bubble or market crash is going to happen tomorrow, it's going to happen sometime in 2021. It might mean that there's just flat returns, flat gains. We go through sort of another lost decade. Well, we've got products that can provide up to 45% income bonus, 14% guaranteed roll-up from an income perspective, enhancements for nursing home and home care, lump sum death benefits, as well as a great accumulation strategy. And the last concept as we wrap things up I want to talk about is the Roth conversion. We've obviously, again, with the impact of where we are from an economy standpoint, from a job standpoint, there's a lot of people that might not be receiving the amount of income this year that they have in years past. There's a lot of people that believe taxes are going to be going up. So if we can start laddering Roth conversions and get that client tax-free income in retirement, now might be the time to be having that conversation. And one of the things that people are not necessarily aware of is inside the Nassau portfolio, we allow for full Roth conversions. One of the challenges that we've had is, let's say you have a client with $200,000 premium somewhere. They want to take advantage of the Roth conversion idea, but they don't have the capital or the access to take a full tax hit immediately on a $200,000 conversion. But at Nassau, you only allow full conversions inside of your portfolio. So what these advisors have been doing is really issuing multiple accounts. So they'll transfer it over in $200,000 accounts, or maybe $450,000 accounts. Now what we can do is we can convert one of those accounts. Next year, we can potentially look at converting another, but it gives us, again, that laddering capability to ensure that client isn't hit with that full tax conversion tax implication up front. A great way, again, that you can leverage the benefits and the guarantees inside the Nassau portfolio. Hey, you take a 20, 22, 28% tax hit immediately. We're going to elect the income tomorrow strategy with personal income annuity or personal protection choice. And guess what? In 2 years, we're going to guarantee your income account is grown at a guaranteed 28%, or 3 years, 42%, that 14% simple. So we can offset that Roth conversion liability. Last but not least, again, to come full circle, insurance agency marketing has some of the best value, if not the best value adds in the industry today. Because of writing your Nassau business with insurance agency marketing, you also have the ability to qualify for our Nassau Elite program. Word is the qualification level for 2021 will remain at only 1.5 million in FIA sales for the year. For that 1.5 million, what you're going to get is compensation enhancements. And that compensation enhancement is going to grow year over year based on continuous consecutive qualification. If you're a top 75 producer with Nassau this year, in April, we're going, you and a guest would come and join us in Sonoma, California, where we're going to celebrate with our top 75 producers. We're looking at having another trip in 2021. Obviously, a lot of things still up in the air. There'll be information there, but again, a lot of great value for only 1.5 million in FIA sales. So with that, Marcus, I want to, again, thank you for the opportunity to present today. I want to thank each and every one of you for taking time to be on the call. Hopefully there was something from a product standpoint, from a positioning standpoint that you can use practically back into your business. I thank you for everything that you've done in 2020, helping clients maintain the lifestyle they want. I hope you stay safe, stay healthy, have a great holiday. But Marcus, thank you again. I'll kick it back to you to wrap things up for the day.
I appreciate that, Jake. Thank you. Thanks for covering the Nassau product portfolio. And like Jake had touched on, as far as taking a hit with Roth and taxes for your clients, let's think about that for a minute. I've been sharing a sales idea with my advisors for some time now. As we head into 2021, a lot of people have concerns around, healthcare, inflation, and taxes. If you take the word hit and break that down into the three letters, HIT, H for healthcare, I for inflation, and T for taxes, how can you help protect your clients against them taking a hit with their retirement income planning for years to come? And I think by using the Nassau products and providing them the best of both worlds on all their different product lines, giving them the predictability, the safety, and peace of mind with the income, with the personal protection choice, you're really giving them the benefit on both sides of the wall at that point in time. So Jake, I do really appreciate you taking the time this morning. If anyone has any final questions, please go ahead and put them in the box over in the right-hand corner. I do have one question here. Someone is asking about California. California came up as having no products out there. That is inaccurate. You want to cover that real quick, Jake, before we wrap things up this morning?
Yeah, so great question. I apologize for any confusion on that front. In California, 100% we have products. So our personal income annuity, personal protection choice products are approved in the state of California. It's our Nassau growth annuity, our accumulation-based product that is currently not there. We are working with the state. We're having ongoing conversations, and we do anticipate first quarter that growth annuity will be there. So we'll have basically the entire portfolio available in the state of California. But again, personal income annuity, personal protection choice are currently available in the state of California.
And how about Connecticut?
Connecticut, yeah, all of our portfolio is available in the state of Connecticut.
Okay.
And you can, obviously, we've got our website at salesnet.nsre.com. All of that information is available as well in terms of state availabilities, current rates, a lot of good information there as well.
Yeah, and I have a complete product portfolio, state availability, and some of the product sheets. If you'd like to take a look at those, feel free to email me. My email is Marcus, MARCUS, at IAMSinc.com. I'd be more than happy to get that information over to you, or give me a call here at the office at 1-800-255-5055. Again, Jake, I do appreciate your time this morning. I don't show any other questions, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I do appreciate everyone taking some time this morning and look forward to seeing you on the next webinar. Thank you.